Hello children, let us start 7th class new chapter. The one is lines and angles. So before going to that, let us have a small discussion about the proverb. What is today's proverb? Parents are the best preachers. Preachers. Who are preachers, children? Preachers are those persons who will give you a right path to have a safe journey of life. That means what, children? If you go in a correct path, then your journey, whenever you are going to anywhere, if the road is clear, you can go very easily. If it has got hurdles, you cannot go. All the mistakes that we do, all the bad thoughts that we get, these are all the hurdles which make us not to have an easy life. If we do a mistake at present or sometimes afterwards also, you may get the result for it, which will affect your whatever it is, your name or fame or your functioning, anything. So, how to lead a life will be taught by the preacher. That will, if you listen to them, you will have a clear idea about whether what you are doing is correct or not. Then you can correct yourselves so that you will be definitely have a easy life. And you are students. For you, it is not so big which I said to you, but for you to have a correct way, this is the age, children, where you have to have a correct path of leading a life. If you know it properly, means what to do, what not to do, if you know it properly, then you will become a good citizen actually. So who will tell you that? That will be first explained to you by your parents. So the parents for you are the best preachers they are. They say you, if you are doing something wrong, they say you not to do, but you feel very bad. Why? Because you get happy in doing that. But parents said no, you are not supposed to do. At that particular moment you may get angry with your parents. But later on you will understand that what parents said is really correct for you. Parents love you a lot, children. Parents always dream about your good future. So if the parent says no, take it as a no only. Your little bit pleasure that you will be getting. For that sake, don't spoil your careers, children. If the parents say that you do it, do it. Not to do it, don't do it. It will not give you the correct result because they have crossed your age. They know what is the evil effect of that what you wanted to do. So always listen to the parents and obey them. That only will give you a bright future as well as a good life. You will become a very good citizen, and that is what any individual needs. Let us come back to the studies. The studies here is lines and angles. In this we have already done some part of it. Now I need to do about complementary angles, children. I have to do about complementary angles. What are these complementary angles? The angles, sum of two angles measure is 90 degrees, then they are called complementary angles. So what is the definition here, children? When you have two angles, their sum means if you add them, they should be 90 degrees. Those are called as complementary angles. So you have got in your textbook, they have given an angle, children. The angle, first angle, they have given us 30 degrees. It is just like this, which is indicating 30 degrees. And the second one, you have got 60 degrees. Another angle is drawn here. This is 60 degrees. So you see, children, 30 degrees plus 60 degrees is giving 90 degrees. So these are complementary angles. So the angles, whatever angles that are given to you, their sum if you do, if you add, that you should get it as 90 degrees, then we call it as complementary angle. Right on, children? Next. Now, you have got another figure, children. In that, one angle is given as 70 degrees and another angle is given as 40 degrees. So you see, children, 70 degrees plus 40 degrees, what are you getting, children? 110 degrees. Are they complementary? We'll say that they are not complementary. They are not complementary angles. Okay? Right. Now, you have a do this sum, children. In do this sum, they are asking to draw an angle AOB is equal to 40 degrees and with the same vertex, and you need to draw an angle BOC. You have to draw angle BOC is equal to 50 degrees. And here you have to take OB as the initial ray. Now you need to find out what are you getting, which type of angle. The question is, do they form complementary angle? The question is, do they form complementary angles? This is the question. Do they form complementary angles? So let us start with it. Draw angle AOB. So let me draw angle AOB. Let me take this. This is O. This is A. And I need how many degrees, children? 40 degrees. So I hope you know how this instrument should be used. The protractor should be kept like this. And how much I need? I need 40 degrees. So this is 40 degrees. So I am joining these two. So this is considered as B. Angle AOB is 40 degrees. Now the question is, taking O as the vertex, OB as the base. That means like this I have to keep. After keeping it like this, what I need to do? 50 degrees. 50 degrees is here. So this is 50 degrees. So what I should do? I should draw an angle like this. It goes like this. This is BOC. This is 50 degrees. So what is this, children? 40 degrees plus 50 degrees will give you 90 degrees. So are you getting 90 degrees here? Definitely you will be getting 90 degrees. If you join here, this ray becomes 90 degrees. So this is how you can say that they are complementary or not. We will say that they are complementary. Okay, children, write down this. Now, we will see exercise 2. In exercise 2, the first bit, you have got an angle of 110 degrees. So, just I am drawing, children, I am not using the instruments. We know that 110 degrees is an obtuse angle. So, this is 110 degrees and another one is 30 degrees. The other angle is 30 degrees. So, this is 30 degrees. Now, the question is, which of the following pair of angles are complementary? So, 110 degrees plus 30 degrees. How much are you getting? If you add them, 110 and 30 degrees, 110 plus 30 degrees will give you 140 degrees. They are greater than 90 degrees. So, we will say that they are not complementary. This is the first bit, children, and second bit. First problem we are doing. Second bit, you have got one angle like this and another angle in this way. And both of them are 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. This is also 90 degrees. So, are they complementary to each other? 90 degrees plus 90 degrees is 180 degrees. Therefore, they are not complementary angles. They are not complementary angles. Okay, children, these are the two ones, and one more is there. One more I will get, there is no place. You copy this. After copying this, I will do the next one. Now, first problem, third. In this third bit, one angle is given as 80 degrees and another angle is given as 10 degrees. So, you can say that 80 degrees plus 10 degrees is 90 degrees. Therefore, they are complementary angles. So like this you need to find out, children. You have to add the sum. You have to add the two measures. The measures of two angles you have to add. After adding, you will come to know whether they are having, their sum is 90 degrees or not. If their sum is 90 degrees, they are complementary. Okay? Right on. Now, let us see the next problem. Second one, find the complementary angles. Now you have to find out the complementary angles of the following. They have given certain values, that for that you have to find complementary. First one they have given 25 degrees, second one they have given 40 degrees, and third bit they have given 89 degrees, and fourth bit is 55 degrees. So how will you find this, children? Complementary angles. How will you get complementary angles? For each one you will say, this is 25 degrees. Means what? First you subtract 25 degrees plus from 90 degrees, children. How much you are getting? This is a 5 and 6. 65 degrees. If you add these two, if you want, you can see 65 plus 25. How much, children? 90 degrees. So you can say this is complementary. The best thing what you need to do, you have to subtract the given one, because you know that the sum of the two angles is 90 degrees. One angle is given, the other one if you subtract from 90 degrees, you will get the next complementary. So 40 degrees are there. That means what? 90 degrees minus 40 degrees. How much you are getting, children? 50 degrees. So 50 degrees is your answer. If you want to check, 50 degrees plus 40 degrees is nothing but 90 degrees. Now 89 degrees. From 90 degrees, subtract 89 degrees, you are getting 1 degree. So you are checking 89 degrees plus 1 degree is equal to 90 degrees. Now 55 degrees. 90 degrees minus 55 degrees. How much you are getting, children? This is 5. 10, 8 minus 5, 3. 35 degrees. So let us see. 55 degrees plus 35 degrees. This is 10 and 9, 90 degrees. So in all the cases, you could get the answers. These are all the answers, children, complementary angles. I hope you have understood. Whenever they are asking you complementary angles, one angle is given to you, the second angle means just subtract from 90 degrees. Because you know that sum of the two angles is 90 degrees. One angle they have given, other angle you will be getting just by subtracting. So this is the second problem, children. I hope you have followed. Please copy it. Now go to the third problem. Third problem says that two angles are complementary. Two angles are complementary to each other. Two angles are complementary to each other and also equal. They are not only complementary, they are also equal. You have to find them. What is that they are asking, children? Two angles are there. Those two angles are complementary. Means what you are understanding? Definitely their sum is 90 degrees. And what is the second property they have given? Both of them are equal. So let the first angle, let the first angle, you consider it as x degrees. Then according to problem, second angle is also is how much? Second angle is also x degrees. Why? Because they said that they are complementary to each other and also they are equal, they said. Equal means whatever I have taken first one, I should take the second one. So we will say that x plus x is equal to 90 degrees. X degrees plus x degrees is equal to 90 degrees. That means 2x degrees is equal to 90 degrees. That means x degrees is equal to 90 degrees by 2. 2 1 the 2 4 the 2 5 the. X is equal to 45 degrees. So what is the each angle measures? Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is equal to 45 degrees is your answer. Since both angles are equal, we will be saying that they are 45 degrees each is your answer, children. So go through it, copy it. Okay. Now let us see fourth problem. Manasa says, I'll read this problem, children. Manasa says, each angle in any pair of complementary angles is always acute. If you take any pair of complementary angles, each angle is acute. What is acute angle, children? Acute angle is the one which is less than 90 degrees. So she is saying that every angle in, means you have only two angles for a complementary. So these two angles will never be obtuse. It is always acute. That is saying, do you agree and give reasons? You will say that yes. Two angles of, what is the question? Two angles, each pair of each angle, you write each angle in, yes, each angle in any pair of complementary angles, are each is always acute. We are accepting this. Why? Is the reason you are giving. What is the reason? Reason is, since sum of two angles is 90 degrees, each angle should be less than 90 degrees. What do you mean by that? That is acute angle. This is the answer. Means you will say yes for the problem. What is the reason they are asking? What is the reason? Sum of two angles is, since sum of two angles is 90 degrees. If you add, that should be 90 degrees because they are complementary. If it is 90 degrees, then each angle should be less than 90 degrees. No? If it is more than 90 degrees, how can they be 90 degrees? You will not get it. So you will say that each angle is less than 90 degrees, so each angle is acute. So this is your fourth problem, children. Copy it. So complementary angles topic in your textbook I have completed. With a new topic, I will meet you next class.